guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Roland and today we'll be doing an unboxing video of the Asus ROG XG43VQ. This monitor was first announced I think July or August last year, but I think the first batch has only started to come through Australia I think about a couple of weeks ago. So I honestly didn't see many reviews on this monitor, and I've been itching to upgrade from my 25-inch widescreen, and I think based on pricing, based on specs, based on I guess anything else I could find, this seemed to be a pretty good deal. So even not seeing many reviews or any reviews, I decided to give it a go. Now, back when Asus first announced this, they announced I guess 3 models. 2 of them are I guess quite similar, and the other one is absolutely probably like double the price. This model here is essentially the 43-inch that we're looking at, and the other counterpart that's I guess fairly similar is the 438 model. Why did I end up going with this model as opposed to the 438 model? I guess a couple of key differences, and I guess the main one, well, it came down to a $350 price tag difference, and just the fact that I don't really do much in 4K. I'll be predominantly doing video editing, photo editing, using it for work. So really, in essence, for me, paying that additional amount to have 4K wasn't really worth it in my eyes, because with the resolution that you have for this one, it's essentially like having two 24 inches side by side, so that works out actually quite perfectly, except you've just got the one really nice ultra wide screen. Some key differences I'll put up on the screen between this one and the 438. One has HDR 400, which is the one that we're unboxing today, versus HDR 600. You've then got, in terms of this one that we've got here, the ability to also actually tilt, and you can also swivel, and you can also lift up or drop the height for the monitor itself. So it's a bit more better on the ergonomic side of things, whereas the 438 model really just has a straight stand over there. So that for me was quite a big one. You also find that for the gamers, or the ones that love the RGB lighting, this one unfortunately doesn't actually have that RGB lighting. The 438 model definitely does. But again, you'll need to consider some of the other key differences and whether or not that ultimately suits what you need or what you're after. What else? You've got 2 5-watt speakers in this one versus the 10-watt speakers in that one, and then besides a 4K screen, I think the other big one is you've got a remote control that's included. For some, that's a real big thing. For myself, really, it's just the button in terms of changing the settings, so I'm really not too fussed about that. If you are going to buy one, I would recommend that you make sure, if you are picking it up in person, that you have space in your car. I've got a Volkswagen Golf, and I'll put a picture up. Essentially, when I went to pick it up and I rolled the unit to my car, it was pretty much the same height as the car. And if you do have baby seats, I've got 2 of them in the car, it is quite a struggle. So here's another photo that I'll put up, just with the end state. I've essentially put both seats forward. I've then put it straight through the back seats, and it's pretty much a tight fit. And once you're in the car, here it is. Here's another photo of myself pushed up straight against the steering wheel, just to ensure that I could get that through and bring that home. If you don't drive, then fantastic, get it delivered, because that'll save you a lot of headache. Other than that, let's go open up and see what else is included with it. So now you've seen the unboxing of it, let's have a look at how this monitor performs with some gaming.
Turn left. 400 meters. Turn right.
So overall, what I think about the monitor, I think it's fantastic. There are two small downsides to it though. One is you really need to make sure you have a big desk. I've got a 1.8 meter wide desk. It's about, I think, 90 centimeters I guess depth, and you need to ensure you have at least 1.5 arm lengths in front, just to ensure you can sit and see that comfortably, because at 43-inch wide it is roughly just about 1.1 meter wide in terms of that monitor. So you really want to ensure you have that sufficient space sitting back, so that you're not actually going to be tilting your head and moving your head a bit too much when you're trying to look at the screen. The other thing that I'm not too happy about, I guess, is the PIP, or the picture-in-picture, in terms of making that work. So this screen is advertised essentially a 43-inch being 224s from a resolution perspective. You should be able to essentially run off DisplayPort and HDMI, or two HDMIs, so running in two sources to have that split screen. The thing that I don't like there is that whilst it is a 120Hz screen, if you do want to play anything else that has a lesser capability in terms of using that high refresh rate, it won't work in terms of that picture-in-picture. So what I mean by that is, if one of your devices is running, for example, through HDMI at 60 Hz, and then you want to play games on the other split screen on your PC, say at 120 Hertz, that actually won't work. So when you try to plug it in, it'll say that picture-in-picture is disabled, and that it can only be enabled once you actually reduce that frame rate down. So that's just something to consider if you were going to use two sources into that one monitor. Alright, that's it from me. If you have any questions, feel free to drop that in the comment box below. Otherwise, thanks again for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.